Good morning or afternoon or evening or morning or afternoon or evening. How's it going, everybody? My name is Waddles. Welcome back to the Let's Play series. I'd like to talk about something really quick in the beginning and give you a little bit of an apology because I know the Let's Play episodes have slowed down and maybe that makes you sad, and I hope it doesn't. I'm sorry. It's just been a really busy time of the year. I'm working on this list week stuff, which I don't know if I have announced it yet or not. I think I probably have, but basically a list video, like pretty much almost every day of the week. So, yep, it's been a lot of work and, you know, just getting stuff going. So, I'm sorry about that. But welcome to episode 35 now. We're pretty much ready to tour the world, actually. I thought about doing it today, but I think we're going to do a different project instead. And that project is right over here. No shaders at the beginning. We are right underneath the ocean by our base. Today, we are going to go ahead and make a building for our zombie farm and the ice tunnel that we set up last time to connect to. And I have a wonderful idea. So, I want to make a circle building, right? Like we'll have maybe a 5 alongside, and then we'll go in. I mean, we don't need to get too huge with it. Maybe we could go, So, we have a 5 alongside, then we have maybe a spot. This might actually be larger than I would really need already. So maybe we do a 3 wide spot, then we do a wall like that. So we have 2, and then we have 2, and then we have 3. Yes. This is gonna be the way to do it. So this is going to be a submerged like tower, like kind of wrecked, I think. You know, just like some kind of water, like towery, medievally looking build. It should be pretty easy to get in, but I was thinking about things, and yeah, we don't really have anything like medieval looking, and we don't have a concise and solid theme going on in our village under the water here, so that's where we kind of luck out, and I can build whatever I really want to build and make it look however I really want it to look, which is really, really nice. So I figured we'd have a nice small circle building, but not too small, and it'll come up above the seafloor. It will be a whole nother building in our town. We'll use lots of like stone brick and, you know, medieval looking stuff. And then, yeah, we'll just have like a spiral staircase coming down here, or maybe even just a jumping spot, and then the ice tunnel to, of course, go all the way over to the zombie farm. I think that would be the easiest way to do it. So what I need to do right now is dig out all of this. I need to go all the way up to the seafloor. I want this to be pretty much straight up, and then I'm going to coat all of the walls in here with stone bricks, and thankfully, I have a lot of stone over here. Let me show you. We have to do some parkour. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I have a new mouse, kind of. Not really. It's not really new anymore, but I keep pressing the buttons on the side where I have the perspective switch, and yep, whoops, my bad. But anyways, we have the tree farm over here, which is definitely not going to be finished before the tour, and I have a lot of trees in here that I was growing, but we also have a lot of smooth stone, and I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need cracked versions of this, and then mossy versions as well, because like I mentioned, we're gonna do tons of stone brick and, you know, gray and medieval looking in here. So what I think I'll go and do right now is, you know, replace all of the walls and dig it all out, everything like that, and then we'll try and spend some time decorating the inside today. So this is what I'm thinking. We'll have a spiral staircase on one side, kind of going like this, so I can run up it real easily, and it is still, you know, super compact. And then maybe on the other side over here, we have like a quick jump down thing or something, so I can just kind of cut right down to this floor. I don't know, though, because it's not really necessary, right? Like, Like, the staircase is going to be pretty fast, so maybe not. But this is what I'm thinking for the walls down here, but I will continue the wall thing, of course, on all of these other floors. We're going to have one floor here. It'll be, I think, about the same height, maybe a little shorter, and then we'll have, of course, the top floor sitting up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually replicate this now, build everything, fill it all in, you know, cut down more trees, all of that type of good stuff. And yeah, really just get the structure done, and then we'll come back and detail it. And yeah, I definitely need to cut down a whole lot more oak logs, though, because I don't think I'll have anywhere, well, I definitely won't have anywhere near enough, because I need to do the floor down here with oak, and more stairs to make this look good from the back. And yep, but that's what I'm thinking. So, I've made so much progress, you won't even believe it. Yeah, it's that crazy, guys. Look at this. It's all done. Hold on. And it's mostly done. Do you believe it? Yeah? Well, okay. Anyways, drowned. Yep. I moved a bunch of the kelp that was around this building because there was so much kelp, and the conduit cutoff is like right over here somewhere. So, you know, we're like right on the edge. But for the roof, I was thinking this. Pretty basic, simple roof. But we'll do cobblestone and more cobblestone and a little bit more cobblestone like that. And then probably a slab in the corner. And then, you know, just kind of copying this whole pattern or design all the way around the building. And then, of course, I'm going to get some variation going on with the structure, but I decided that I would get the roof in first and all of that, and then I'd come back and, you know, do all the variation and all of the, you know, design-y, make it look good type thing step. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I was going to make it taller, right? Like, I wanted more of a tower, but there's literally no point in doing that because, you know, I already have, what, 3 floors or something, and I don't know what to do with them, right? Like, I have a building that looks cool, but it just doesn't have much of a point, and I don't really want to do, like, just a tall room where you can drop down because, you could fall, right? Like, I, knowing myself, will fall, and injure myself because it's a far drop. Like, you see conduit's gone. But yeah, it's a far drop. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn with the build. Like, I like where it's going, and I think it's cool and all, but yeah. Now, in reference to the beginning of the episode, the list week thing, that is, if I'm looking at my schedule and I think I have everything planned out, the list week should actually be, like, right around now. This might even be coming out on list week. So I want to talk about that just a little bit while I build the roof here. But list week is something that I thought would be kind of fun to do this year. This other YouTuber, maybe you know him if you like music, Anthony Fantano. He does a list week, and he does, like, best album of the year and, you know, stuff like that. And I've taken inspiration directly from that. I think it's really fun just to kind of wrap things up and, you know, talk about things, in our case, not necessarily that happened this year, but just a week, excuse me, of videos that are kind of listing things like, you know, 5 features that are this and that, you know, like, that is the whole idea. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do. So that's where that is coming from. And, transitioning over to the other thing I wanted to talk about. So, as you probably know, Minecraft is getting an update on the Bedrock Edition, and it might even already be out when I'm recording this. I record these episodes a little early because they come out for patrons first. So, yeah, it might already be out. But Bedrock is getting an update, 1.8, and we're going to get some of the new features. Now, it's going to be the same update, and Java is going to get it later, but I'm thinking about almost pausing this series just for a little bit to do some bedrock stuff, like a bedrock survival thing, so we can use the new features, right? Like, my thinking is either I do it now, or I get to wait to play with like pandas and that kind of stuff all the way until like next year, probably February or March. And I really want to, try this stuff out, and I think it would be fun. So that might happen. There might be a small pause in the series, and if that is the case, I was thinking about doing, a tour before, but I think we might do a tour when we're coming back. That might make a little more sense. Now, the pause would only be, I don't know, not for that long, because the series that I was imagining on the other version of the game is a quicker series, right? Like, we are just kind of quickly, getting into things, and I need to go get cobble. We're, just getting into things. We're not, like, grinding out and making all of these farms. Like, I imagine we'd make a house and, try and check out the new features. That's the focus of it, like pandas and cats and whatever else is coming in that version. And then we'd save all of the, like, longer stuff for this world. Like, when we want to make a panda farm or something like that, that would happen in here. It'd basically just be, like, a mini survival series that is different. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit and, kind of keep you guys in the loop. Let me know what you think about that idea. I know some people might not be a big fan of it, but trust me, it'll be okay, and it'll be the normal survival thing. It'll be the same as this, but excuse me. But in a new world, new builds, new things, just for a little bit. Though it would not run, as long as this one has been running. It would probably be like, okay, well, we've checked out all of the features, and it's only like episode maybe, I don't know, 9, but that's that, right? Like, just kind of wrap it up there. But yeah, just let me know what you're thinking down below. I'd appreciate it, and yeah, know that it's a thing, and if you want to, know about this stuff before I talk about it in a video, you should check out my Twitter. Sometimes I talk about stuff there. Only sometimes. This trident drowned. I need a shield. I saw that some of you guys said, Waddles, just get a shield. They're not that big of a deal. If you have a shield, you can block the trident. Or I need to get my trident out of the storage. But, man, those are the drowned that really scare me, because they almost kill me. Like, seriously, they'll sneak up on me and pelt me with tridents, and then I look at my health and I'm like, oh. Oh, no, another one. Oh, no. Well, I kind of have to get rid of him. Okay, so I have the whole roof of the build done now, but it's about time to break into this build here. I think we will do something like a spruce door on the side, like sitting here or something, and then we'll do a staircase coming up. So let's put the door in. Then I'm going to go ahead and drain this whole build and get the variation that I really need to happen on the sides here. Oh, and maybe, I don't know why I made so many doors, but, well, one, I want this to be flipped inside. And then two, maybe I put, like, another door on this side as well, just so we have, I guess the two ways in and out, because I'm not too sure what else I'm going to do here anyways, so maybe we'll do something like that. But, yeah, I'm going to drain the whole thing. I don't really need to worry about any kind of, like, waterlogging stuff, because I'm going to just put a floor up here. So if any water is dripping in, I won't see it, because there'll be, like, this attic space that I don't use ever, and that'll be how I kind of fight that. The building, I mean, it looks okay, right? Like, it's an okay shape, I think. The roof is, kind of domed, kind of pointy, and I'm okay with that, but it just looks so plain, even after I start putting in, like, a little bit of variation. So, we could definitely use, well, staircases, you know, to get up to the doors, even though, of course, we wouldn't really need that. So we'll throw those in. Then, we could definitely use, like, some kind of decoration, like, thing around this, building. Now, I'm not too worried about the back side of it because, behind it is the docks. Like, we have a wall, right? Like a giant wall, yeah. And I don't think anything would ever go behind here because there's just not that much room. I'd probably just decorate the area. Weird water. But yeah, maybe we could put some kelp because we can't really do bushes or anything like that. So I thought, yeah, we'd maybe pile kelp around here. And then probably out here too. I will, of course, come in here and change the ground. I don't want to have the gravel over here. I might do something a little different, but yeah, that won't stay there. And then, of course, the tree farm will be here once it's done. So we kind of have all of the builds that'll be near it in. But I did think about maybe making, like, a magma vent zone of the ocean. So, like, somewhere that I probably wouldn't swim through. And, yeah, and I'd come in and make, like, these look like vents on the seafloor or something. And, yeah, just make it, like, an interesting, like, lava biome, if you will, under the ocean here. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about. Maybe, like, near the edge of, where we'll be building. Like, over here, I don't think we'll build anything. So might as well put, you know, like, the evil biome there. And, you know, maybe I mess with it a little more and get something going on. But, yep, so that's that. Now, inside of here, we don't have much going on at all because, yeah, I kind of don't really know what to have going on in here. So I figured we'd do, like, maybe some furnaces, right? Because you never know when you need some. And then I thought we could also go ahead and make, like, a wall and have that go up a little bit, maybe to there. And then we'd go around on the outside and have the wall, or this stack kind of come out of the building like that. So we have something interesting going on. Then, back inside, we'll put the lighting back there for now. And I brought glass over here because I think we could do some gray glass on this quarter right here, so we can see out and see, you know, our whole settlement, right? Like, we can't really see anything. Wait, huh? What? The water. Oh, it filled in. Because it's a corner. But we can't really see anything without the windows, so I thought that would be kind of cool. We can kind of see the Guardian, which is nice. So yeah, maybe we have a window there, and then we could definitely come and put, I don't know, like a window there, maybe. And then maybe just kind of to keep things symmetrical right there. You know, just kind of decorating the thing up a little bit, getting some windows in so we can actually see out. Now, down here is floor 2, which really has no purpose at all quite yet. I'm thinking about possibly moving, like, well, not all of the storage, but some of the storage into this area, because then we could have, like, you know, some chests kind of just piled around in here, and it's, like, zombie flesh and stuff, whatever I really wanted to bring here. And then down here, of course, is going to be the entrance to the road, right? Because this is where the road is, so I'll, you know, get a little more ice and prismarine and have this thing end right there. And maybe, well, for sure, I'm going to put a mine entrance right here. So we'll just have a small staircase. I think we'll just go straight off, like down that way. And then I'll put, of course, another spruce door, because I don't want this tunnel to stay open like it is. In fact, we'll just close it off now. We don't really, you know, need an exit or an entrance in the tunnel. I'd rather have it, you know, over here. So I'll dig down into the strip mine. I can hear a slime jumping around. I didn't really realize that this was a slime chunk even. Do we just keep going this way? Aha, we do. And there's the slime. So this is probably a slime chunk, like right here. If I do that, it's probably this chunk. I mean, unless the slime moved. Of course it couldn't move because it's a small area. So that's something to keep in mind. Not something we're going to do right now, of course. But yeah. I had extra slabs, so I just threw them up on the wall, and I think that looks cool. But For now, I think we're actually pretty much done with this zombie tower thing. Yeah, for now. So that's that. I think it looks okay. I'm pretty happy with it. It serves its purpose, right? Like, we have the zombie spawner marked now and connected over here. I will need to do another building on the entrance to the ice tunnel, and I have a really cool idea for that. I was thinking maybe doing like a skull or something cool like that to kind of symbolize the whole, this is where the skeleton farm is, but I definitely need to kind of plan that one out, because that's going to be a hard build. Like, it isn't going to be easy to do at all. But what I'm doing right now is grabbing up things, because we're going to go back over to that vent zone and mess around with an idea or two before we end the episode. So, what I was thinking is the vents. So, for the vents, I was thinking about doing something like this, where we just have, like, you know, some brown coming up, and then we'll do maybe something around the brown to make it, you know, look a little bit more like a vent coming out of the seafloor. And then, of course, we need to get back into the conduit, and we will need to move the magma block up so we don't get stuck in here, because that would be really, really bad. This is starting to get large, though. I don't really want it to get too, like, big. I mean, I think that's okay. Like, we could probably go taller with it to, you know, get the effect that we're going for a little more. We'll just remove both of those, though. But maybe we go, I don't know, up to here, and then we put the magma block there. Yeah, something like that, is way more like what I was going for. And then we would also do, some of the vents, like, smaller. We don't need to do a really, really large one every time, right? Like, we could do a small one like that, kind of sitting around, and then we have this interesting shape. So maybe when we have something like this, we just, like, put it down under the floor a little bit, right? So it's kind of just sitting here. And then we could maybe make an ocean trap. We could take, like, a big square of magma blocks and, yep, make, like, a trap. So if things fall down, then we'd have a minecart underneath it to pick everything up. And so the magma blocks and the vents are cool, and I figured we would want some granite. We want some granite over here too, because these rocks look like warm and kind of melted and everything. And oh, that's interesting, right? I don't have the water right above it, so it's not activated. I could use that to decorate in here with the blocks without activating things. And, you know, I might want to get another conduit in, because I don't think we want... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? If we're not building over here, usually this will be like a good marker of the edge of my area. But I don't know if we want to go in and out of, you know, range of the thing. That's the only thing. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Oh, and of course I do like probably lots of coarse dirt over here for the ground, and maybe just normal dirt as well, to really give off this feel of, like, burnt and kind of destroyed. And I'd probably just extend it out to, like, here or something, and then take a bunch of kelp and plant it, so it kind of creates like a kelp forest of sorts or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking for that area, and the building's looking good. Need to figure out a purpose for that middle floor, but I think it's time to wrap things up. So, today's comment of the day is from Amber2958. Now, the comment was regarding the zombie room. Amber said you should put, like, a brewing room down there, and I think that's a really good idea, but, kind of going off of that, I thought maybe we'd put the brewing room in that middle floor. Like, it would just be a small one. It wouldn't be an automatic one. But yeah, you know, just a stand and, you know, some brewing stuff, in there. I don't know, though. I don't know. Part of me, too, wants to go on the land and build now. Like, Like, I like the water stuff, right? I think it's really cool looking, and it's been really fun. But part of me wants to, like, you know, kind of put a wall or, you know, a definite end to things. I still need to fix the sugarcane farm. But I want to put, like, maybe, like, a wall, so it's like, okay, this is where this ends, and then go on to our island that we have up here, which is all of this. It's a whole island. But yeah, go up there and start building something. I don't know, though. You know, because initially I was like, okay, we'll have buildings all around the Guardian Farm. It'll be in the middle and it'll be running, but the Guardian Farm doesn't even need to be running anymore. Like, it's crazy. And we have all of our builds kind of connecting us over to the land, so I could fit, like, maybe a few builds in here, in this empty area, and then, yeah, kind of like the town is sunk over here, and then we have that up there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of at this point right now where I have all these ideas, and I don't know which one to do first. But my name is Waddles. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, you should check out my Twitter if you haven't yet. I talk about what I'm doing on there. And if you want early access to these episodes, I do have a Patreon. So keep your eyes out for that other Bedrock Survival series. I'm not sure if it's going to be a thing yet or not. But, yep, thank you very much for watching. If this is the last episode before the mini break, get ready for a tour. And if not, well, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.